Hello, my friends, and welcome to Banner Saga 2 with me, Notorious BLT. I was about to just do a new game, and then I saw this. We should probably do this, huh? Let's do that.
When the sun stopped in the sky, life continued as normal. Then the stone-armored dredge reappeared, ancient foes from the far northern reaches, and the world was thrown into chaos. Giant Varl defenders were slaughtered, their strongholds destroyed. Now Hakon is the Varl king and protects who is left of his race. Rook, a humble hunter and father of Alet, found himself leading frightened clansmen towards safety. His caravan crossed paths with Juno and Ivan, two of the mysterious spellweavers known as Menders, who know something about the massive, mountain-breaking serpent on the loose. In Borsgard, a town under the protection of the mercenary leader Bolverk, both Varl and humans stood against a dredge general, the immortal Sunder, known as Bellower. Juno devised a way to stop Bellower, but it cost the life of one held dear.
Yeah.
The saga continues.
I'm wondering exactly how this game handles, like, the stuff from the previous game. Like, is it just going to ask me a bunch of questions, or is it actually going to take information from the previous game? Let's see. Import save game. Wait. Oh, it must have been like, here's the person that you have to... Okay, words I don't understand.
Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sunder known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dredge, assaulting another hopeless village.
Shit, dude. Does that mean we're going ashore to beat some dredge face? I'm kind of hoping so. Start this game off right, dog. Like, get us in there, get some renown. I'm also wondering if there's any different mechanics. Oh, what? Oh, I know all about you, you piece of shit. Move away from those glowing rocks. This one's mine. He's got pokies. That was really bad. Oh, I think he's dead. No, to the depths with you. Oh, he's got a small shield and a pokey, a dagger. Oh, he's gonna get wrecked. Nope, he's not dead. Rook! Keep killing them. Gosh! Give me my boys, dude. Dimrook, quit running ahead. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. Oh! The Dredge Children! God damn, look at that. Fuck, that's a bunch of dredge, dude. What is this, leather? Tobacco? What the heck is that supposed to be? Fish? Maybe it's fish. You know what? Actually, that looks like it could be salted fish. Dude, the detail they put in here is crazy. The portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your heroes are blue, the enemy is red. It is your turn to act. Movement happens before action. This ring shows that Ivor is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. And then the yellow ones are where he can get to if he burns some stank. Some heroes fill more tiles than others. The horned heroes are a race of giants called Varl, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. No shit. Let's see. Click the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to confirm. Move Ivor to get him into attack range. He's gonna murder the shit out of this dredge. Yes, he is. Why are you... To target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. Hero tiles are blue and enemy tiles are red. Target the enemy now by clicking on this tile. I just want to read through all this stuff because I want to make sure that the mechanics are roughly the same and see if anything has actually changed. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath each icon, 2, 8, show the damage you will do to that stat. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 8 strength means the character will now do 8 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by breaking with a break attack, or by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to more damage in the future. This enemy has only 7 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill it. Click the red fist icon now to attack his strength, then continue your choice, or then confirm your choice. Get killed. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. Without an enemy to reach, this enemy will choose to smash an obstacle in his way. Obstacles on the combat board will make you change tactics, so plan wisely to make them work in your to your benefit. I see. I see. Do you still have... now it's Hakon's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all heroes can use willpower to boost their actions. By clicking on gold tiles, a hero can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower for each step that includes a gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you'll have to get to be in range. Move Hakon into attacking range now. Fuck! Dude can do a lot of damage right now. Click your hero's tile at any time will also bring up all the combat options, including move, ability, attack, and end turn. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but Hakon has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click Hakon's purple ability icon to access his ability now. Sundering Impact. The ability description appears in the tooltips below. Hakon's Sundering Impact allows him to hit so hard that multiple adjacent tiles take damage on every hit. Sundering Impact adds strength and armor break to target and adjacent enemies. Let's see. So on hit, add 1 strength damage, 1 break to target, 1 strength, 1 break added to heavy impact. Okay. Select the enemy's tile and then confirm your choice to hit them with Sundering Attack. You did, foo. A Powerful Strike. When there is only 1 enemy left, heroes enter pillage mode. During pillage, each hero moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order changed. Ow, what a douche. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. A Leo will rest this turn. Looks like the dredge is in some trouble. Rook won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost his damage. Click the dredge grunt tile to attack. Click the red fist icon and then the star above the fist icon to add willpower to the attack. The number of stars available each turn determined by your exertion stat. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click a star and then check mark. Okay. Oh, you only need 1 star. Not finished. How so? What the fuck is Rook doing? Ah! What the fuck? Rook, what have you done, dude? Why you do this? Shit. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Rook's about to get his shit pushed in, man. Yep, he's about to get wrecked. That's not good. That's not good at all. I mean, like... Oh, Jesus. What are you doing, man? Why you... Wait, you had more break when I left you. Stop running, you scum. Rook, I think Rook is having some problems in that he is freaking the hell out because Alette is gone. And so he's just like, I want to kill Dredge. That's all I want, is to kill Dredge. Not really seeming to understand that he's gonna get himself murdered. I don't think we're meant to win this. I mean, that should be obvious. No, you can totally get to me. What am I thinking? Okay, move over here and pop this guy. Oh, you're gonna move. God damn it. Yeah, here it comes. Oh, he's down. Yep, that's what I thought. A final blow directed at your head is deflected and giant horns slam into the dredge surrounding you. Ivor pulls you to your feet and away from the combat as other fighters from your caravan rush in to finish the enemy off. Finish off the enemy. Ivor moves you past the crowd of worried villagers, ensuring you can stand on your own. I don't know what you were... He stops speaking as the village chieftain approaches. A Varl leader saving a human village from those things? Legends are made of much less. No Varl leader, just Ivor. Those things were dredge, like the stories you probably heard as a kid. And it was Rook here who ordered us to stop. Forgive me, maybe it's this never-setting sun, or dredge, or the deaths of so many of my clansmen. I'm not myself. The man's eyes appraise you, and he quickly nods. I'm Elio, the Skald. Were you trying to drive the dredge all the way back north by yourself? We should get ready to leave. So soon, but the villagers will want to throw a feast in honor to honor you before you go. He means all of us, your people too. But the dredge are gone. We defeated them. You've got a lot to learn about dredge. We all do. That reminds me, we heard rumor the Sunder Bellower was laying waste to Borsgard. More than rumor, but he's been dealt with. By your clan? Your Sunder Slayers? The term makes Ivor wince and ends Elio's excitement. But what about the deep shaking in the ground? Only yesterday we felt a rumble like none before. Could be the giant serpent. He's going to be like, what? The serpent of the sun? Redormir? I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. About as opposite of Redormir as it gets. This one's determined to swallow us all. The Skald looks skeptical. Killing a Cinder is a big enough tale on its own for now. Then let's get ready to leave. Not to sound ungrateful, but this place, it's all we have. It's our home. I don't want to be rude, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, don't be stupid, dude. And I also don't want to say we never should have... No, I'm going to say don't be stupid. Wanting to defend what's yours isn't stupid, you know that. I know this village lost fighters today, so they have less of a chance of defending themselves tomorrow. Rook is right. I hope to defeat... Yeah, I hoped their defeat here today would keep the dredge away, but when voiced, Skald looks around at the small huts of his village. Borisgard is the only other place I've seen in my life. This small village is all my family knows. Are things really as tragic as you're making them sound? Probably worse. Leo looks back and forth between you and Ivor before nodding. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. Leo heads off to the village to organize supplies. Ivor, one of the giants known as Varl, has fought Dredge in the northern winters, personally killed the Sunder Rays, and lost an arm to the Sunder Bellower. He has been by your side through everything, including the death of your daughter. Now you feel the weight of his full attention. What you pulled out there, fighting the Dredge alone, was that tied to Alette at all? He looks fucking tired. Look at him. Oh, Jesus. These all sound horrible. Except for this one. The villagers could probably use your strength. Listen, I don't know what's in your head right now, but you dying won't bring your daughter back. You clench your jaw and look away. These people need you now more than they know. Their lives depend on your decisions. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. Ay. What is this? Tugog? Oh, it's the freaking... It's the reflection. That's pretty sick. From their homes must all flee. Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's the same shit we had last time. Oh, no. So I was told that, had I not had this one fighter that we had, the dredge would have busted into the village the city we were in, and started just murdering people. And we could have pushed them back or sacrificed Krumer. Or I think by sacrificing Krumer, I think is what it was. Yeah, it is all kinds of bad. The traveling merchants are supplying well. Are surprisingly well stocked, Ubin the Old Varl, dubbed Scrivener, says. Since Borisgard, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies considering our destination. Where can I find the merchants? You can't miss them, he says. A group of tents they call a market. What kind of supplies? Stuff like food and mead for the trip. The merchants have got a few interesting items as well, but folks can't eat those in lean times. You have to choose wisely. Even your renown will only stretch so far. Thanks, Ubin. Of course, he says. Oh, almost forgot. There's something ruffling the feathers of the ravens, the mercenaries who followed us from Borisgard. Chat with their leader, Bulwark. But be careful. He's not like other Varl. Let's see. This medallion gives you information about your caravan, including population, supplies, renown, and number of days that have passed. This banner indicates that you have enough supplies to provision your caravan for 28 days of resting travel, or of resting or travel. A larger population requires more supplies per day to survive. You can acquire additional supplies at this market. Click on the market to see what is available. These are the supplies that the merchant has available. He will give you 5 per renown, and you need 7 supplies per day to survive. This shows what you have. Your 197 supplies will last for 28 days. You have 38 renown available to purchase supplies. What the fuck is this? It looks disgusting. Foulwind Creek. Click this button to add 15 or more supplies to your caravan. The area to the left will show how these supplies will affect your caravan. Now that you've added your supplies, you must confirm the change by pressing this button. Markets also have items available. These items are equipped by your heroes and can provide a great advantage. The required hero rank is shown in the red circle. That 12. When finished, exit the market by clicking this button. That's insane. These are extremely high. Rank 18? Are you serious? Never deflected. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Can't look at our heroes, huh? Let's talk to Oddleaf first. Oddleaf, your former chieftain's widow, is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Oddleaf stands and wipes loose feathers from her tunic. I doubt you're here to explain your actions with the dredge. Do I need to? She looks at you in silence for a moment before clearing her throat. I wanted to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food while we travel, but we could always use more fighters. But training them takes time. I'm not sure we have much of that to spare. Then you'll just have to find a balance that works. We're okay for now, but who knows how our needs will change. I see. Thanks. You turn to leave, but Oddleaf places a hand on your shoulder. We should talk, Rook, at some point. Talk about what? You. Not you the leader, but the man I knew from Skoger. She gives you a faint smile and returns to her fletching. I think there might be some stuff going on, if you know what I'm saying. Great caravan morale causes +2 willpower bonus in battle. Your great leadership is allowed for ample supplies and caravan rest. A red skull icon shows that some of your units are injured. Use the rest tent to pass time and heal. The full recovery may take several days. Or not. Alright, buddy. Bolverk, was it? The Varl mercenary leader, Bolverk, and a rather large female fighter are talking to Juno, a member of the Spellweaving Menders Council. Bolverk looks annoyed, nothing unusual. There is no haggling on this. There's no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer in Borsgard. Get this one to do it. Get me to do what? If Juno is surprised by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the Varl. Rook is seeing to the survival of this caravan, something I doubt you care to do. He won't be seeing to anything much longer if he keeps fighting like he did earlier. Again, what other task are you talking about? The determination... That determination will see these people safely to Erberang, but with respect, our discussion stays between us for now. Her look at Bolverk says she expects him to keep it private. Ivan needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Hakon at the dock when you're ready. Juno leaves without another word. Feign Valka. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang? I'm guessing that's his weapons. His axes. The large axe heads are polished, the blades sharp, and the cheeks scarred from plenty of use. But it's the gray handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. How long are you going to let Juno tell you what to do? You avoid his goading. Only to Erberang. Then it's King Meinolf's job. Like he's got the answer to any of this. He'd royally piss himself if he ever saw a dredge. The pig-tailed fighter laughs. Have we met? I'm Folka, the shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Really? Bulwark gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. I heard there's a problem I should know about. Do you have a better idea than Erberang? I heard there's a problem I should know about. Varl seems to grow taller and more wild as he takes a step towards you. You stopping to save every faint idiot along the river will get us all killed. Makes more sense to only stop the ships when we need supplies. And get rid of half these useless people, too. They're slowing us down. That's not going to happen. Humans, you're all the same. You think you have it all figured out on your short lives, or in your short lives. You've got no faint clue what's going to happen. Apparently this is a very horrible swear word. No more than any of us. Bulwark snorts and turns his attention to a large, sealed cart behind him. His bare-cloaked back indicates the conversation is over. I have this feeling that Bulwark might actually become one of our greatest allies at some point. Maybe. I don't see a reason to rest. Let's take a look here once again. I was looking at this completely wrong. This is the amount of renown. This is a level required. Okay. This is pretty cool. Strength resist +1 will per kill. This is good for murderers. You know, I don't think I'm going to buy any of this stuff. I think I'm going to save our renown. Let's get the hell out of here, dude. The wooden planks of the well-used dock creak as you walk across them. Hakon, a warrior recently acknowledged as king of the Varl, paces on the dock. Not sure I was made for this, he says as you approach. Commanding in battle is one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring. We've both made harder decisions. I'm just as lost as you are at this. You seem to be handling it just fine. We both made hard decisions. True, Hakon says, but usually I'm following orders and only thinking about where to swing my axe. Now every decision affects the next. He pauses, then laughs deeply. Vognir, my last kender, would have given me grief about thinking at all. A dark mood washes over him. His death remains a mystery, but I'll figure it out. Let's sail. Depart. After lighting the funeral pyre, the last villagers find seats on your rickety longships built of scrap wood, scavenged in Borsgard. The ravens find space around a large cart on their black-sailed vessel. Oars slowly move all the boats into the river's current. So I guess we're traveling along the river now. I wonder if most of this game is going to occur along the river. Birds taking off doesn't make me feel very good, because that may mean that they've been disturbed by something like, I don't know, a cinder? I don't know what this is. Aleo looks ill. At least it's not the brackish sea, he whispers to himself as he steps around rowers and baggage to speak with you. I'm not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages, he says, and I hear Erberang is quite a distance away. My people could use a few hours rest on solid ground. Thoughtful looks from others sway you, and you signal for the ships to make land. Would you mind telling me why the capital is our destination? Leo asks. Erberang's walls have never been breached. I don't want to say that. The Valka Juno says the menders there can protect us. It's the furthest place from the dredge. It just is now. The Valka Juno says the menders there can help protect us. Menders. The Skald's shoulders slump. We were all hoping for something more substantial. He realizes Ivan and Juno can hear him. I thank you for healing my people, but we're talking about an army of dredge. The Valka and her apprentice share a smile, but say nothing. Dredge, Elio says, almost in awe. Man and Varl's storied foe from oh so ever long ago, but they're real and here. How have they made it so far south? His glance at the Varl is met with both anger and shame. The longship rocks gently, and the Skald grabs a rope to steady himself. If only we had the fabled horses to ride upon, we'd outpace the dredge and be on sound footing. His dramatized misery is almost as amusing as his thanks when he steps back onto land. So, Skald, as far as I know, is like a Viking bard. They're like storytellers and possibly singers, is my guess. Or like actors, that kind of thing, maybe. This is the world map. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan and using the mouse wheel to zoom. The location of your caravan is indicated here by Rook's icon. The caravan recently embarked from Elio's village and is traveling westward down the Ormsa River. Prior to arriving at Elio's village, the caravan has hurriedly embarked from Borisgard, in the wake of the devastating siege laid by Bellower and his armies. Click on Borisgard to find out more about it. An aging and senile mess of a city that can't remember whether it wants to sell you something or steal everything you've got. While Ormsdalr grew early into an important hub of trade, its twin city Borisgard became the place to buy things nobody else was willing to hawk. It's greatly supported by the potent items harvested in Renivik and Tistel, and plagued by huge disparities between the extremely rich and the suffering poor. The caravan is attempting to reach Ormsdalr by river. On the way to Erberang, click on Ormsdalr to find out more about it. As Storm led some of the first men east, Ormsdalr was one of the most important places they settled. Nestled in the crook where the Ormsa River splits. If Borisgard and Ormsdalr were twins, Ormsdalr would be the righteous brother trying to keep his evil twin from hurting anyone else. Interesting. Reaching Erberang, the human capital, is the ultimate goal of the caravan. It is hoped that the walls of the ancient city will provide safety against the deepening catastrophe. Click Erberang to learn more. From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Erberang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. Its towering obsidian walls have been pulled from the depths by the weaving power of the Menders. As each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls, the city continues to grow larger, more indulgent, and more dangerous. The world map is covered with many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time, clicking on locations for more information. Okay. But alright. I'm done with that. Kingsborough. How do I... No, X? there it is. When you're finished researching the world map, click this button to return to travel or to camp. You can return to the map at any time during your travel by pressing this button. That's very nice. Alright, folks, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you all did enjoy it. And if you did enjoy what to do, that is me for being Notorious BLT. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye, folks.